Alright, welcome back to another video. This video I'm gonna be talking about what I think would happen if like Kid Law and Luffy went on different paths. Like if Kid went to Blackbeard, got intercepted by Blackbeard, or went to Egghead, for example. You know what I'm saying? Same with the other two. I'm gonna be doing the two paths that they didn't choose or go to. And yeah, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Consider liking the video. And yeah, all right. So let's start off with the scrub of the three. Usta's Kid. All right, let's start off with the scrub. Right. So I've heard people discuss this, and I've heard people sit here and say Kid would shoot Blackbeard into the ocean. This might be one of the dumbest things I've heard. All right. So first of all, the shit takes a 10-second charge time, bro. 10 seconds in anime, bro, is like 5 minutes. Shit, this isn't... Honestly, Kid had the best, probably, scenario, bro. He was heading the fucking Shanks first, bro. Blackbeard intercepts Kid now. He's intercepting Kid. He's on guard. He is looking at Kid. They're staring at each other in the eyes. If you sit here and think Blackbeard is going to wait 10 fucking seconds for that beam to go off, bro, you're wrong. He's going to jump over to that scrub, hit him with a quake bunch. The machine's gonna break. He's gonna be damn near dead. And bro, God, oh my God, if he hits him with a black vortex, he's officially screwed. At least someone like Law has what's it called? Hockey, and maybe knows how to use the sword a little bit. This scrub has never used hockey throughout the entirety of the manga. All right, not a single time has he used hockey. And without his devil fruit, I said it before, I say it again. He's a armed has been. Just like what Mihawk said about Shanks, bro. That's exactly what the fuck Kid is, bro. without that devil fruit, bro. He's useless. Blackbeard will completely destroy that man. And then what's it called? Like Killer? Like are they gonna jump Blackbeard? I mean, Blackbeard had his crew with him. But like I don't know if anyone he brung is 1-on-1 in Killer. But either way, would get smoked by Blackbeard at the end of the day. This crew would lose their poneglyphs and honestly probably die if we're being realistic. Because there's no one who's just gonna sit back and then wait to go save Kid like Beppo did for Law. You know what I'm saying? Kid is 1000% gonna die here and sink to the ocean. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Now if he goes to Egghead, there's two ways this could go, right? He could be put in Luffy's situation if they let him onto the island. I mean, the sea monsters would probably just foderize him, you know what I'm saying? The Vegapunk sea monsters would probably just foderize him and his crew, because again, he is trash. So, so there's that. But even if he did go to the island, bro, Kid is just done. Kid is just straight up done, bro. That rest in peace, Kid, because honestly, he probably won't beat any of the Seraphim. But honestly, he probably won't even beat Lucci. Honestly, Kaku might be able to handle them, bro. Kaku fighting fucking Killer and Lucci coming. No, Waking Lucci coming to fight Kid. Lucci probably smoking that man. He probably smoking that Kid pack. And yeah. So Kid, no matter what, it's bad for Kid no matter what. And honestly, this was probably his best case scenario. You feel me? But now let's go to one of the goats, Trafalgar D. Waterlaw. All right. If he goes to Shanks' island, I don't think he fights Shanks. I think he stays underwater and tries to hide somewhere on Elbaf. You know what I'm saying? Because Law is someone who is strategic. He's not just gonna. He's not Kid. He's not Luffy. He's not gonna just go straight in and jump towards the chance at being able to fight Shanks. You know what I'm saying? He's good. He's just gonna go on the Egghead, and they're likely not going to even cross paths, honestly, unless they realize, unless unless the red hair pirates realize like somebody's here. Let's go handle that real quick before we leave. But honestly, I don't think that would happen. I think they would have just left. They were hunting for Blackbeard after all. But yeah, I don't think they fight. I think Law being the strategic person he is, I don't think he's just going to go in there and rush towards Shanks. You know what I'm saying? He's not Luffy. He's not this scrub that I just talked about, all right? He's probably going to land on Elbaf. and do whatever him and his crew gotta do on Albeth. Hopefully fucking train. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully fucking train. You got a bunch of giants and shit there, man. Do some training. Do some fucking training indeed, man. And if he was to go to Punk Hazard, I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing with Punk Hazard, right? If you're sending in Kizaru and fucking one of the 5 others, right? I don't think you make that shit. I don't think anyone except Yonko crew could make that shit out alive. I don't think Law would make that shit out alive, especially especially because Law's crew, now that we've seen, is way better in water combat. You know what I'm saying? I think they would be more willing to let Law pass than they would Kid with the sea bosses. I think that he probably would pass. He honestly, Kid being this, or not Kid, Law being in the submarine helps him out a lot more because it's a lot easier for him to sneak by shit. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's Vegapunk. He might have thought of something. It's like that people might have submarines or something and might try to make their way to Egghead. But either way, I do think Law would probably get that Egghead no matter how you put it. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, he would probably have a little bit of a hard time against like, the Seraphim. Because everyone, even Luffy and Zoro are having a hard time against Seraphim. You know what I'm saying? The Seraphim have been proven to be like that as of right now. But, like, against Lucci, I don't think he fodderizes Lucci how much Luffy does. But obviously, I think someone like Law would win in a one-on-one against Lucci. The problem with this is, who's fighting everyone else? Who's fighting Kaku? Like, honestly, they probably have Stussy switch up real quick and bite Kaku before, you know, because that's a 2v1 right there. No one else is really on land. I don't see anyone else helping Law right now. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see it. Maybe Beppo goes too long, but he's not beating Kaku. So Stussy, I think, will end up betraying them, and they'll end up tying them up anyways. But the difference is them motherfuckers will not get untied. They will not get untied whatsoever. But yeah, once Kizaru and Saturn pull up, bro, that shit is wrapped. They're done. It's as simple as day. Someone gonna have to go breaking the impel down to save their ass or something. Probably you know, the man you just hope becoming Yonko. You know what I'm saying? Probably that guy will show up. You know what I'm saying? But that's not about this. I do think that their loss would be inevitable though if Kizaru and Saturn show up. Maybe they're only showing up because someone like Luffy, who's now a Yonko and that devil fruit that they did not want him to awaken. Maybe that's the specific reason why someone like Saturn wants to show up. And of course, killing Vegapunk is urgent. But so like if Kizaru and Saturn don't show up, I think they will end up being fine some way somehow. But again, we're putting them in the same situation, so he probably will end up, or they will end up getting cooked pretty much. All right. So now let's go to the GOAT, Monkey D. Luffy. All right. So with Shanks, right? Luffy and Shanks is boys type shit, right? And I did see someone else say this. I think it was Grand Line Review, right? How like, or no, it wasn't him. I think it was BDA Law. BDA Law said this shit, I believe. I'm 95% sure it was him. Pretty much, Shanks would probably like do the same attack he did towards Kid type shit, right? You know what I'm saying? He would see the Straw Hat ship going up. He would use the same attack just to see like if Luffy could defend it type shit, and Luffy would defend it off well. And once I heard that, I completely agree with it. I think that is something that would happen. You know what I'm saying? I think that is what Luffy. I think that's something Shanks would do. I think Luffy would defend against it. Then, you know, maybe they do a Davy back fight or spar a little bit or something. They're definitely not going to try do an all-out fight, you know what I'm saying? Because Shanks and his crew love Luffy. Luffy loves them. They're probably not going to have a for real fight, if we're being honest. And if they did, they're not going to kill them. Let's keep this shit. Neither side would die, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they probably talk about journeys and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, journeys they've been on, like, on islands and shit. Or, like, Shanks might be talking about how he's going after Blackbeard or something. Or maybe not, you know what I'm saying? But maybe they just shut it up a little bit. But, like, yeah, it'd probably be like a Shanks test Luffy, see how, you know, how strong he really is now type shit, you know what I'm saying? See him defend a really strong attack. And then, against Blackbeard, this is tough, bro. This is where deciding what would happen for this part is very tough because Blackbeard's probably stronger than Luffy at this point in the story. You know what I'm saying? He could just cancel out Luffy's devil fruit. We don't know too much about Blackbeard though. The thing is, this is definitely going to be a great fight. You know what I'm saying? Because even Luffy without his devil fruit, he has like the all three types of hockeys advanced. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if anyone that not a lot of people have been confirmed to have Ryu. You know what I'm saying? Or advanced armament hockey. Luffy might be honestly. Luffy and the fucking Scabbards might be the only one who've been confirmed to have like said hockey type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure someone like Ryu. That's not the point. That's not the point. But like, so Luffy can still put up a fight even without his devil fruit, and I think that's what makes this fight like this. That's what makes this a little scary for Blackbeard, especially because if he's holding out without his devil fruit, and then he gets his devil fruit back again, because it's not canceled forever. You know what I'm saying? It'll eventually come back to him. So that is a very tough battle for Blackbeard. I do think Blackbeard would come. I don't think Blackbeard would come out that tough. Honestly, I think this could be the start of a war though. The reason I don't think Blackbeard would come out on top is because he doesn't have his full crew with him. You're Blackbeard, you come in with half your crew trying to take on a Yonko and his commanders, you know what I'm saying? Of all of his commanders too. You don't even got your right hand man with you. You getting jumped by Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Jinbei, and fucking Frankie. Let's just say them five. The other guys, they could take care of those other guys with ease if we're being honest. Like they probably have an easy time taking care of those guys. Those guys aren't like your two best fighters are literally back at one of your islands. You know, Aokiji and Shiryu. I forget what the island's called. Or I know what it's called. It's like Hachunosu or something like that. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. But yeah, they're back there dealing with Garp right now. You know what I'm saying? You don't know they're dealing with Garp, but they're dealing with Garp right now. Either way, those are probably like your two next best fighters. You literally bring no one who could handle Zoro and Sanji right now. So this could lead to a war, you know what I'm saying? Or Blackbeard's like, you know what? We're not winning this fight. I'm going to back out. I ain't even going to try to fight this man right now. But he probably would. I do think Blackbeard would end up retreating as he is, smart and stuff. You know what I'm saying? He tries to be strategic about shit. He's going to strategically retreat, realizing, like, hey, Luffy's a real deal. His crew's a real deal. I'm going to just get jumped. There's no point in me fighting them right now. You know what I'm saying? There would be no point in Blackbeard pretty much having to 1v whatever, bro. You can sit here and say, like, he has help. They're not help. When you're fighting the Straw Hat Pirates, they would not be help. I promise you. This isn't Trafalgar. Luffy does not have Trafalgar Law's crew, okay? He does not have his crew. His crew is way better than that. You know what I'm saying? Way better than that. So y'all trying to jump Luffy, that shit not gonna work. They're not going to let you jump Luffy. And your crewmates that you brung probably gonna get that with. Luffy not weak. He not fodder. You know what I'm saying? Luffy crew not fodder. Let me put it like that. Cause Law not fodder. You know what I'm saying? I mean, compared to like Blackbeard, yeah, he gonna get beat, but like again, he not fodder. But Luffy's crew is not fodder. Blackbeard is not getting away with that shit, honestly. Now, if Blackbeard brought his full crew, this would be a different story. You know what I'm saying? This is when you might be a little scared for Luffy. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't bring his full crew, so he's gonna have to back down. He's gonna have to back down at the end of the day. But yeah, man, that's the end of this video. Comment anything else One Piece related or Dragon Ball or really any anime y'all would like me to talk about. Anything related to that, any discussions type shit, or anything you may want me to watch or read. And peace out.